a talk on the law of love. You ever notice how the strongest buildings don't have to shout about it? They just stand because they were built right, with care, with patience, with love in the foundation. It's the patch over jobs that end up sagging. And that's kind of how judgment works too. I tell you this, as someone who's seen both sides. How a life held together by judgment starts to crumble. And how a life built on understanding can stand through anything. If you keep carrying thoughts of criticism, condemnation, or hate, even mild dislike, the kind we think doesn't count, it still warps the beam a little. And a lot of warped beams makes a crooked house. And a crooked house doesn't last long. See, it's not our province to judge another. We don't know the forces playing on them. We only know the angle we see. And the angle is not the whole picture. But the funny thing about judgment is it loops. Throw it out and it circles right back around. You can feel it when it hits. That little sting. That strange tightness in your chest. That's the energy saying, hey, you just sent me out, labeled someone else. But the return address was always you. Even self-doubt works that way. You ever see somebody freeze before they share what's true for them? That's a little cascade event. Like that village where everyone started dancing until they dropped. Fear of authenticity spreads fast. Cringe is contagious when we're scared of our own full height. But love is not afraid of height. It is expansive. Judgment and hate, they are constrictive. They pull in, they tighten, they choke. Love widens the lungs, lets you breathe again. So here's what I do. When I see something online that doesn't feel like a yes, I don't fight with it. I don't leave a comment. I just say no, and I move on. Because the moment I start judging it, I have said yes to judging myself. Hate is built on ignorance. And ignorance is like fog pretending to be a mountain. You can't really hate a person, you know. You can only hate the picture you've drawn of them. There's a different version of you in everyone's mind. If they truly saw you, not the sketch, not the rumor, they couldn't hate you. They would understand. And understanding is love. Hate is a self-made prison. And the guard is your own imagination. And when you throw judgment at the mirror, sooner or later, that mirror cracks. Everything you've been using to prop yourself up falls through. Down, down, down to the cold, cracked, wet, smooth concrete floor at the bottommost level of your heart. And there, you finally see all you really have is what you feel, what you know, and the things that don't serve you. They cannot survive down there. They dissolve. And then you start to rise again. Not as the judge, but as the builder who learned what makes a structure stand. You start building with love this time, with patience, with understanding, with truth. That's the law of love. It's not a threat, it's physics. Whatever you build with judgment will shake itself apart. Whatever you build with love will stand quietly because it was built right. So if you want the world to last, start there. Lay the next brick with kindness. The foundation will thank you for it.